Hello people, today we will be solving LeetCode DailyQuestion 2709, that is greatest common divisor traversal. And in this we'll be given a zero index integer array nums, and we are allowed to traverse between different you are allowed to traverse between each indices, and we can traverse between any index I and j, that I is not equal to j if and only if the GCD is greater than 1 and GCD is greatest common divisor. And what our task is to determine that for every pair of indices I and j in nums where I is less than j, there exists a sequence of travel that can take us from I to j, for example, where we can reach from any I to any j. And we have to return true if it's possible, or else we have to return a false. Okay, so this pretty much like in the static will look like to you like it's a math question and not a graph question, but it's a disjoint set union question. So first let's declare the class only, that is class disjoint set union. Let's call it TSU. Okay, and in this we'll be having a public array of, let's call it DSU, disjoint set union, and also array of the size, public int of size. And then what will be, let's initialize this DSU set as let's just do it. Okay, instead of doing it like this, we can just declare it in the class only, like a nested class. And let's just move this to like a nested class here, and delete this, add some formatting to it. Yeah, and now let's declare its constructor. It's DSU, and it will be having a variable n, and in that what we'll be doing, we'll be initializing the DSU array of size n plus 1, and also the size array of size n plus 1. And in that what we'll be doing, we'll be filling the DSU array and the size array for initially I and 1, that for n I equal to 0, I less than or equal to n I plus plus, that my DSU I will be equal to I and size of I will be equal to 1. Okay, and then let's write another function. Let's say that's declare it public int, and here we'll be finding an integer, let's say x, and what we have to do is we have to return that if my DSU x is equal to x, in that case I have to return x. Otherwise what I have to do is I have to return DSU of x equal to find the disjoint set union of x. Okay, and let's write one more method, that is merging, that public void merge means merge two components or two nodes, basically int x and int y. And here what I have to do is let's say fx is equal to finding x, uh, and also let's have fy that is equal to finding of y. And if fx is equal to fy, that is, in that case we have to return, and if size of fx means connected components of fx is greater than the size of fy, we have to do is initialize a variable, let's call it temp, that will be equal to fx, and my fx will be equal to fy, and I have to update my fy equal to temp, means just swapping the values. And then what we'll do, we'll set DSU of fx equal to fy, and we'll be increasing the size of fy by size of fx. Okay, so yeah, this was all for our DSU class, and we have written all the method, the constructor, the finding, and the merging method and everything. Now let's write our main logic over here. And okay. So firstly, let's have a maximum variable, that is, I guess, the let's have just a look at the constraints. It's 10 to the power 5. Okay, so let's have a maximum of 10,000 only. Oh, sorry, 10 to the power 5. Yeah, 10,000. Oh, sorry, 1 lakh. Yeah, or 100k, let's say. And int my n will be equal to the length of the nums. And we'll be checking that boolean if it has like it's possible to travel all. So we'll be initializing a boolean of size max plus 1. And then let's just fill this hole with true. Arrays dot fill has comma true. Okay, and let's say that if my n is equal to 1, that is there's only one element, so in that case we have to return true. Or if, let's say, if we are having my has 1, that means oh sorry, here I did a mistake. Yeah, I have to that for int num in nums. Here I have to mark only those indexes that are present in the nums. So has num, that will be equal to true. Okay, so we know that if we are having an element, if one is present in the nums array, so there's no way we can form an answer, because it's not like if the number, the GCD of two numbers will be greater than 1, it will be 1 only. Okay, because let's say we are having two prime numbers, let's say 1 and then 3, so it's no way possible that we can reach there with the GCD greater than 1. It will be always equal to 1. Okay, so in this case we have to return false. Okay, and now let's initialize a sieve. I hope everyone knows what the sieve is. It's even if you don't know, I'll tell you that it's a way of generating prime numbers. And max plus 1. And then let's just fill this whole sieve array, that for int d equal to 2, d less than or equal to max d plus plus. And then here what we'll be doing is that if sieve t is equal to 0, that means it's a false and it's not a prime number. So for int v equal to d, v less than or equal to max, then v star equal to okay, let's initialize increment it with v 2 into v. Okay, and then what we'll be doing is we'll be setting my sieve of v equal to d. Here I have also created the sieve array. Now let's just initialize the class, that is DSU union. And after creating a subject, let's write the new DSU object of size 2 into max plus 1 to handle all the cases. And then what we'll be doing is that for int num in nums, let's say int my value is equal to num, and then while my value is greater than 1, and let's find the prime number. It's equal to prime sieve val, and then let's find its root element, that will be equal to prime plus maximum. And if union dot finding the method, that is in this case we'll be finding the root, will not be equal to union dot find, if the roots are not equal, in this case we have to merge union dot merge the two elements that are root and x. And then while loop, that my while val mod prime is equal to 0. In this case what I'll be decrementing val by the prime number. And here it's our all logic. Now let's initialize the variable count equal to 0, that for int I equal to 2, I less than or equal to maximum I plus plus, if has I is true, and my union dot find I is equal to I. In that case I'll be doing count plus plus, and at the end I have to return that if my count is equal to 1. Okay, now let's run it. Okay, 2 into v, yeah, I knew this. V equal to 2 into v. Unexpected type, it says cannot root comma num firstly, and let's just have it was throwing an error at okay. Okay, I got understand. Let's just put a parenthesis over these. Yeah, and now let's submit it. Okay, so it states wrong answer. I guess I need to have a look at the code once again. Uh, okay, I have found one error, but I'm not sure that this will. Here I should do v plus equal to d, and let's see. And let's submit it. Yeah, and it gets split. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.